Hey, this is the Comedy Club podcast, and I'm here with the one and only Ismo.
Hello.
Make sure and subscribe, share with your friends, follow us across the board at the Comedy Club KC. I quit drinking bottled water a long time ago, and I've talked about this a little bit on the show before, but like it wasn't. They had some new reports that showed how many like microplastics and macroplastics are actually in the water and stuff, like something that we're digesting around a credit card worth a week of plastic.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even the report that made me quit. It was the response from these bottling companies when they just came out and said, don't worry about that. And I'm like,
Well, cheers. I'm having some plastics.
now I'm going to worry about that.
Yeah, I worry about microplastics, but I'm on the road all the time. I can't help. I guess I should have a metal bottle and fill it somewhere.
Yes, I use a Yeti. I have a Yeti that I usually carry with me. Filtered water at home. I just drink filtered water.
I used to have that in the first apartment in LA, but now I moved so many times and it's just, yeah.
But yes, in LA, I definitely didn't drink the tap water in New York and just places with dirtier water. I know that I'm kind of lucky that where I live does have a cleaner water. So that filtered helps me a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, I would have figured, okay, please send ideas how to avoid microplastics on the road. I used to have my own coffee cup also, because when you make coffee in the hotel room, it's always because it's paper cup, but it's actually plastic covered paper.
Lined or something.
If you actually make a cup out of paper, it's going to leak.
Right.
So it's not really a paper cup.
I guess that's interesting. I haven't thought about that. And then so many just plastic.
Yeah, just make it take it like a sheet of paper and make it into a cup and pour coffee in it. It's gonna.
you spend a lot of time in hotels. We were talking a little bit when I picked you up. You had an issue with sleeping. Like you kept putting up the do not disturb sign, and they kept just knocking on the doors.
I've been staying in hotels most of my life for 20 years, and it's. I still haven't found a good solution how to prevent them from not knocking on my door ever. I don't know who wants the sheets changed, or who wants the room cleaned when they're
in it. Yeah, just stay out of my room
after I'm done. Don't come. And it's because I've noticed the sign, the do not disturb sign. The hotel they don't respect that at all. So I made my own sign. I can show a picture.
That's hilarious.
I made it. I was upset that I just tore a paper plate, made a hole in it, and just. I've been using that for a couple of months, and it works way better.
And they actually listen and they follow it for the most part.
This is the most professional side.
Late checkout, sleeping.
So on the other side, it just says, please do not disturb. But then on this side, it says late checkout, because I put this on the last day, because the last day is the worst. Because I guess they assume that most people leave 7 a.m.
I mean, you just call the front desk and say, this is room whatever. I do not need housekeeping.
I have done that, but it's because the people who are cleaning it, they don't pay it. They just next door. And then they assume that people leave the do not disturb signs when they go.
Right.
And I have made a point, I never do that. I always take it off when I leave, but so many people forget it, so they just assume that somebody just forgot it there and they don't respect the sign. So I really need ideas how to make it work. And that sign has worked better than anything else.
Comment if you let us know if you have issues with the do not disturb sign not working and how to avoid that at the hotel.
Yeah, because I work evenings and I've been a night owl, so I stay up late. I always stay up late. I come up with jokes or play Candy Crush or whatever. But no, Angry Birds. That's from Finland. Candy Crush is from Sweden. So
Shh.
Now I play some other.
We won't tell Finland you're playing Candy Crush.
No, I stopped. I played all the Angry Birds years ago, and I played I played so many cell phone games. But I always listen. I never have the sound on. I listen to podcast or whatever. So I feel I'm doing something useful.
Yeah.
But I get addicted. That's the only thing I really get addicted to is
phones.
Games. I was Commodore 64. That was the first computer when I was a kid. We got that, and that was it.
I've been playing a lot of just blackjack on my phone lately. I don't know. It's just something to.
Yeah.
It's an alternative from social media scrolling, I guess, but still on the phone.
I prefer that. For some reason, when I interact with people all the time at the club and stuff. But then when I go back to the hotel, I just want to detach and escape and just put YouTube on and just play on some silly game. That's
Do you watch videos when you sleep?
never.
Never. It's silent.
Silent with earplugs. I have not slept without earplugs in years.
Like sound deafening earplugs.
Well, the basic.
Yes.
The thing that I researched the highest minus decibel, like the orange ones. I have I always do those, and because that's the problem with the hotels also. Like if somebody knocks on my door and wakes me up, I can't fall back asleep.
Is that at home too, or mainly hotels?
Well, some apartments I've lived had that problem, but now it's pretty good. But I always wear earplugs. I used to be like, I'm not going to wear earplugs at home. I used to actually live in the countryside. With my ex-wife, we built a house in the middle of the forest, and that was pretty good. So
Here in the States?
in Finland.
In Finland.
Before I built a huge house in the middle of the forest, and then 2 years later, I'm like, okay, I guess I'm moving to America.
Oh my God.
So sold the house, and because I built it for the rest of my life. But yeah,
You're like, can I buy it back?
I don't want to move back to Finland, so but it was a nice house, and I spent so much time on it, and design it in a way that what I like, and what my ex liked, of course. But we didn't build it to sale.
I have a weird sleep. I always had the late night. I would go to sleep around 5, 6 in the morning, and 3, the earliest maybe. That was just creative mind, writing, performing, getting home late, whatever, right? And when I had kids, it didn't adjust as much as it should. So I'd be going to bed at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, getting up at 7 for school or work, and it just is a nightmare. And it kind of turned in. I recently got a CPAP machine, and that's not working for me either. Sleep for me is anymore. I almost can't get enough sleep. I could I could fall asleep right now. We could just nap for the next 20 minutes for this podcast, and I would just be out immediately.
Well, I envy you so much. I wish I could nap. Well, then you have no trouble. If you can sleep nap all day, that's fine. I can't nap. I have never slept on an airplane, even though I fly every week. The only times I've slept on airplanes is on a long international flight where if I have business class, it turns into a complete bed, so I'm all flat with earplugs, eye masks, everything, and lots of sleeping pills. So then
lots of pills and free vodka.
Then I can sleep a little bit. But on airplane sitting down, how I've been wondering, how can people how has that gone through evolution that you can sleep while strangers are walking this close to you? How didn't you get eaten by a lion?
It's a lot of trust. Yeah.
So
when you sleep, are you getting good quality sleep?
I probably would say no. I was just talking about the CPAP thing with a friend who got it, and he said his life changed after that. I've never tried it, but
I'm having trouble falling asleep with it. It's just, or finding it. I think I have a huge nose, right? And it is what it's
beautiful.
It's a beautiful. I thank you. It's it's my big Jewish nose, right? And they try to give me the media, and so it's hitting up here, and I can't get a tight fit without pulling it too tight, or if I'm on my back, it's fine, but I'm a side sleeper, so
I'm a side sleeper.
I'm really struggling finding a way to use this.
But put some foam between.
It's a memory foam deal. I started with silicone, and I was breaking out really bad. So I have lines here, drying out here. I switched to the memory foam. It's better. I'm not breaking out, but I'm also, and if I do fall asleep with it, I'm 2 hours and I'm just ripping it off. Knowingly, I'll just wake up and be just get off my face.
Yeah. I've never tried that. Even the sleep mask is annoying, so I don't know if I could do that, but I think
I want to sleep.
Yeah. And I want to be I think maybe when I was 4 years old, I was not tired. I don't remember ever being not tired. I just don't remember having a day that I'm just not tired. I'm always a little bit tired.
I'm in my 40s and I have nap time. It is nap time. My kids get home at 3:30, so I try to be out by at least for a good hour before they come home from school.
Yeah.
I do. I try.
I always envied people who can take naps and who can sleep on planes. Like everybody's always like, even people who I know have known for years, they are like, "Hey, did you sleep on the plane?" And I'm like, I'm not going to answer that question. Never.
Is there a like when you lay down to sleep, does your brain just start racing?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Of course.
yeah.
And I think like the playing a game is horrible for your whatever thing because it lights. Like I of course put the blue light filter or whatever, and it activates your brain. But if I don't do anything, it's kind of worse. So, but I've never like people normally.
If you don't put something on, your brain goes even faster.
I'm just thinking, and then I often right when I'm falling asleep, I got a joke idea, and then I have to I have to write it down so I don't forget it, and so I get creative and I can't shut it off. And booze doesn't help at all. Like if I have drinks, I'm gonna stay up way more. So 'cause some people use booze for sleep. I'm lucky I don't get that because like then I don't take nightcaps or anything.
Right.
So and yeah, nothing really does it. Well, of course, like actual sleeping pills help. I sometimes take. Try not to take them all the time, but melatonin I take basically every night.
Yeah.
But,
You said you've been taking that for about 6 years.
Yeah.
Have you had to up your milligram dosage, or
no,
is it the same
I take,
amount?
like, what's the 2.5 milligrams? I sometimes like I have 5 milligrams, so I break the pill in half because normally the 2.5 is enough, but sometimes take 5, but I don't really notice the difference. But sometimes the melatonin doesn't.
I was taking melatonin for a while, and it was helping, and then I didn't take it for a minute. And this was a few years ago. I took a melatonin, and again, I'm a single dad, so it's just me and the boys at home. And I was like, as soon as I took it, I started getting like this like panic attack of like, what if I sleep too hard? What if something happens and I don't wake up? What if somebody, because it's just me there to protect the kids. And I'm like, I just had all of this happening to me. And I'm like, so I didn't take it for a long time. And I don't know. I tried it again recently. It did work okay, but
yeah,
maybe I should try the melatonin with the CPAP, like force myself to sleep a little more, throw the mask on and just stay asleep.
And those are not bad. The things that just called sleep aid.
Yeah.
Like any over the counter, it's like the whatever thing.
Gummies.
Well, I'm sure you can do that, but yeah.
Melatonin gummies.
Yeah, okay.
Melatonin.
Just sugar gummies. High fructose corn syrup gummies. But it's you can talk about weed, but I'm not going to talk about weed because Finland.
I was not talking about weed. That was
Finland is weird about weed.
I am not talking about weed.
I can smell it from here.
Oh my God. That's my pocket. I'm not talking about it. It was literally, I have melatonin gummies.
Yeah,
like,
they do that.
Like a 5 milligram, something like that's all my vitamins are gummies as well.
Oh, well,
I don't want hard
sweet
pills.
Tooth. That's
yeah.
I think I could go to the Guinness Book of World Records. I can take like capsules like fish oil, all the vitamins. I can take like 15 huge capsules with like a shot glass of water, one swallow.
Oh my God. See, I don't want to do that. I can't. I don't want to take the hard pills and the capsules. Like if I can just, but I will I take a couple vitamin D's, a multi, some C, but I chew it and it's delicious. And I'm like,
So you like your sugar.
With my vitamins, little carbs with my vitamins, I guess.
Yeah. That's. I guess that's a good way to sell candy. Just a little bit of vitamin C in it. I guess that's. But actually, that's my problem with because there's the sleep aid. What I think they use
just a vitamin D Snickers.
Yeah, they should do like a bag of candy. We have like 1 milligram of vitamin C in it, so you feel healthy.
You just throw the vitamin C in some chocolates and some truffles. Or
you could have like loaded baked potato fries here and loaded fries.
You had multivitamin loaded fries.
Like 1 vitamin pill on top.
I need my vitamins.
Yeah, cheesecake with 1 drop of vitamin C. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, that's a good portion. Healthy options. That would be really because some menus have like the root and then it's the healthy option. So it's the same food but with the pill of
just with the vitamin on top of it.
Yeah, that's great. But I have to say that whatever the that used to look like what NyQuil, and because they realized that one of those allergy or cold medications actually make you sleep.
Yeah.
So then they started to do that separately.
Benadryl,
Yeah,
but NyQuil.
I don't remember the name. There's a few different, but they sell it as sleep aid. You know, you can just buy sleep aid on Amazon or whatever, and it kind of works because it's got mild and it's kind of nice. But the only thing is because some idiot made a study years ago that sleeping pills work better if they are blue. So all of them have the blue food coloring dye, which is horribly unhealthy.
Oh my God.
So I can't find a sleep aid pill that's not blue. Please fix that. I know it's placebo, the blue, so just don't do it. I don't want the food coloring.
What about a red food dye? Is that going to make it?
They researched also that a painkiller works better if it's red.
This is not true. Is this true?
Yeah, it's a study.
That the color of it?
Because people feel it's stronger.
So it's just psychological.
Yeah, it's placebo. You know, placebo effect. You give a sugar pill and then people still get better because the placebo. So the sleeping pills, according to a study, work better if they're blue, and that's why all of them are blue. And I hate it because I don't want the blue pill.
Because it just relaxes you.
No, it's just you believe it.
But mentally, you're like, I've taken my.
Yeah, and that's why like painkiller. If it's red, the same study. If it's red, it works better. Because people think it's like stronger. If it's just like a white pill, it's like, well, I don't know what it is, but it's red. It's like, oh, this must be strong. Like it's a psychological placebo.
Interesting.
But I want a sleeping pill that's not blue.
What color do you want?
No color.
No
color. Did you know that food dye is super unhealthy?
Yeah, I do.
I don't want any color.
Do you have when you're not, it's harder, I know, when you're on the road, but do you try to have what is your dietary habits when you're at home?
Horrible. I can still smell your Comedy Club's burger, which is great, by the way. I try to be low carb, keto, but lately I've been failing at it. But like I was pretty strict I was full carnivore during the pandemic year. For 3 months I was carnivore, only meat. No salad, no vegetables, just meat.
Wow.
Meat, fish, bacon, butter, cheese. I lost 30 pounds in 2 months.
Just eating meat?
Yeah.
Wow.
And the only plant-based products for 3 months was coffee and whiskey.
I love that we're calling whiskey a plant-based product, but again, I'm not going to argue.
If they would make whiskey out of a cow, I would love that.
We have one. We have a cream whiskey, a mint chocolate.
You can add milk. You can add milk to whiskey, but you can't make whiskey. But I guess if you take milk and just try to ferment it, so it would be like an animal-based alcoholic drink, that would be a big hit.
This whiskey is like mint green out of the bottle. It's delicious. I mean, people are going to make fun of me for saying it, but it's delicious.
Do you have it here?
Yes.
Okay, after the show, I will have a taste.
Yeah.
Maybe even during the show.
If you like. It is mint green. It's straight. I enjoy it. It's an old smoky mint chocolate chip.
Does it have food
cream
dye?
whiskey?
Green?
I don't know. Is it food color?
Yeah, food coloring.
No, it's just mint green.
Yeah.
How could that be it?
Well, I guess if the real mint makes it green, but I suspect all
probably.
coloring.
Now that you say that, it's just ruining it for me.
Here's a joke about every time I do anal bleaching, a part of me dies inside.
Oh my God.
Dies.
Do you self-groom at all? Do you do anything like manicures, pedicures, anal bleaching? Is that...
Well, you've seen it last night.
What? I mean, besides you and I?
Do you ever groom your beard? No.
I had it trimmed when I got a haircut, and then I had him just clean it up. But I like a bushy. I prefer it.
Santa Claus.
Yeah, Santa Claus. Great.
Yeah, that's good. Well, yeah, sure. I wanna be good. Shave my balls.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. I used to always do that, and then like I just didn't date for a long time, and somebody's like, maybe, and I was like, oh, okay. And it was like, yeah, I should probably do that again. I was honestly so fat for a while. I've lost like 40 pounds. I was so fat. I was like, I can't even see it. It's like blind shame. Like, we're gonna get it.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's hard if you have 4 mirrors.
But now mean, now it's much better. We're
yeah.
all cleaned up. I've had a couple pedicures before. They're fun to get on occasion with the feet. Go to the place and
Yeah, I've done it a few times, and I love massages, and I like all that. Like massages, if I have to pick the favorite thing in the world to do, that's not sex, would be getting a massage.
I had a massage yesterday, and I hadn't had one in a long time. I used to have a lady I went to regularly, and I went to get my hair cut, and then I left. And I'm like, I would really love a massage right now. And I Googled, and they're like, we can get you in 45 minutes. And it turned out to be like an at-home thing, like legit enough, right? But then it was like a 72-year-old Ukrainian woman who would just have the strongest, most educated hands ever.
That's
yeah.
awesome.
And I'm like, here we go. I mean,
Yeah.
she started with my organs, and not that organ, like
Organs.
just like
Organs,
Like,
this
no.
liver.
yeah, I know. But it was very interesting. But
Is
I
it
do
here
like,
somewhere.
yeah, they were here.
Oh, maybe. I have a flight tomorrow at 4. Maybe I'll have, because like I really love massages.
Yeah.
And, like, and my shoulder has been killing me for like 4 months.
Yeah.
Like 4 months. It's just been like, I've never had this. Like, it's just, if I like, even when I do the show and I have this show, but I shave my armpit in the show, like it always hurts when I do that. And even like it's, yeah, I've never had that.
So if it's over, you probably have a pull over or something. But
Yeah.
it's always weird that it's always the opposite side that's straining.
Yeah, it's really, I think it's phone games and whatever might have been causing it. But and I've lots of massages got so like chiro
That's gonna
and
ear and eyes. They've had this conversation. Actually, was it 2 weeks ago? With Gabriel Rutledge, we talked a lot about on the podcast. Go back and watch the episode. We talked a lot about how cell phones are changing our eyes and causing everybody to have to get bifocals now, like younger people kidding, because we're like this looking down the entire time, so it's straining. So we talked a lot about that. Again, go back, check that out with Gabriel Rutledge. It was an interesting conversation.
yeah. I've been thinking that we should create this. We should create like I had this idea like a while ago, because I before I wanted to be a comedian, I wanted to be an inventor.
Okay.
I think it's because like that's the whole thing with people on laptops. The keyboard is here, and it's like
Hunched, yeah.
I think we should have a keyboard that is here, because you can do it like you don't have to look at keyboard. So you would like have a keyboard like here, and you could just, and then it's like making your shoulders go back, and you could just use the keyboard from here.
Well,
you need a setup for that.
Don't they have non-sitting desks or chairs that help you that are
Yeah,
designed
but
to,
it's still front, because the problem is that our hands are always doing something in the front.
Well,
but if we had something in
to
the
the
rear,
back? What if it's in the front where you do this?
well, it's even worse.
Then, because your circulation.
I think we have to do it in the rear. But I could use a keyboard. I could just get some used to it, but like just lean it against the chair.
You know what you should try? Just hire an assistant to type for you. It's the healthiest thing you could do.
Yeah, but that's so slow.
You're just lifting weights. And then tell them, comma, space.
Well, of course, there's speech to text.
Yes.
And I try to use it, but my problem is that always when I do that, my phone doesn't know if I'm speaking Finnish or English.
Oh my God.
And then it's so funny when I say something in Finnish and it thinks I'm speaking English and tries to guess what that is, or the other way around. Because I have two languages in my head and my phone.
So you've been playing music. You said you recently said you took a few weeks off just to focus on music, and as you said, just to be happy.
Yeah. Like I've been touring like way too much last 2 years. So this beginning of this year, I took like 3 weeks off of not thinking of comedy at all, and I went. Most of the time I spent at this music studio. There's this Finnish guy who is a music producer and does lots of other things. So I just went, and we were just having fun writing, because I've been writing songs like my whole life, but I've never really done anything with them. But now I just wanted to like actually see what they become, and I think they're going to be good. We haven't published anything yet, but yeah, I've always wanted to be a musician, but I've done parody songs in Finland a lot, like just
That's what you
taking old
said.
Finnish songs and put new lyrics, and those have been funny. And I play guitar okay and stuff, but creating original songs, I always wanted to do that. And it's no matter what comes off the songs, it's just the process is. I think the big thing is that because with stand-up, you're always like it's a solo deal. But working with this music producer and you're just doing it together, creating a thing like 2 days in the studio, night and day, just being there for like a couple of days, and just immersed in the song and doing it together. It feels great, like it's a connection. You're doing something as a team instead of just doing.
How old were you when you started playing music?
I was 7th grade in Finland. How old is that? 7 plus 7.
Let's
like
see.
13, 14.
I have my oldest is 11. He's going to be 11 in a couple
the grades
weeks.
are different here anyway.
In 5th grade, so 13.
Yeah, because like I went to school when I was 7, so 7 plus 7, it's like
Yeah.
14, 15, 14 or 13. I got a acoustic guitar and went to some guitar lesson thing, and that's when it kind of started. And then I've never really practiced to do like, but I do like heavy metal riffs and some rock riffs, and then mostly I just do campfire guitar.
Yeah,
like, just
a lot of covers. You play? Did you learn playing favorite songs and stuff like that? Or?
It was actually crazy because the teacher, my parents found me because I was like, I think I want to start playing guitar. They found me some teacher, and he was this older guy, and he made me practice songs that I've never heard of. Some like, some songs from the 1950s or whatever I'd like. And then 6 months after that, somebody told me that, hey, you can play like, Knocking on Heaven's Door by Guns N' Roses. And I was like, that's actually a song I like. and then I Enter Sandman. Then it was like, oh, I can play songs that I actually like. It was blew my mind. And then, because it's weird because at least it used to be when I was a kid, like, you just play this song, and I didn't even know the song.
So you're going to release some non-comedy songs, and then you also want to.
Yeah, but I'm not going to tell any about that because people hate that. When a comedian does something that's non-comedy, people hate it. So I'm going to do it secretly without telling anybody. With a different band name, nobody's going to know.
Nobody will ever hear any of it. Any of it. Much of it.
I am going to use them like as my walking music, and stuff. I'm gonna use it like maybe like when you have it published. I'm gonna ask you when I do a show here that just like play all my songs when people are waiting for this. So I'm just gonna start using them, but I don't have to like emphasize that I made them.
We've had comics do that.
Yeah,
actually, that's fairly common. Where people provide their own playlist.
Yeah,
and then you're gonna put a little comedy a little music into your comedy. So
in Finland I've done that a lot, but I've never done like parody songs in English. For some reason I can't do it. Like in Finland I've created so many like silly parody songs that are like really like work in a stand-up set. They're like full of punchlines and jokes. But in English I haven't really done it, and I think the reason is that I just have to do original songs in English, but. I don't know. Maybe I'll do some funny. But I've been writing some funny songs also in English, so they are coming out too. And I still don't know if it's going to be the same band that does the funny ones and the non-funny ones. But the most horrible thing is because of course, I always wanted to be a comic, but I always wanted to do other things too. Like I'm really into like philosophy and science and inventions and psychology and like health and like just other things and like songs and music and even like stories and scripts and books and stuff. So it's not but it's horrible when like you do something that's not funny and then everybody, it wasn't that funny, and I'm like, it wasn't supposed to be. It was supposed to be deep, motherfucker. But that's why I don't want to do it as me. I want to do it as a separate thing so nobody can.
We're gonna wrap up here. We got like a minute left on these cameras. Ismo, this is like your 4th time with us. You've been with us from the beginning. It's always a pleasure to have you at the club. I look forward to just having you back so many more times. Where can people find you online?
Ismo, ISMO. Put it on the screen. Nobody knows how to spell it. ISMO Comedy. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, and Tinder.
All right, man. Thank you so much. Let's go do some comedy.
Yeah, thanks. This club is great. And the podcast is great too. So,
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
All right. See you next week.
See ya.
All right.